talk about MIFI, M-I-F-I. It is a mobile internet that you can carry with you, or you can use it at home. It is similar to Wi-Fi in your house. The only difference is that the Wi-Fi in your house works or get the internet from the cable or from the landline. But for a MiFi, I can show you one example here. Get the internet from a SIM card. There's a SIM card slot here that get the internet. I'm going to go through 3 of these systems today and compare them in terms of price range and also the speed that you get on these devices. To compare these 3 systems, MiFi systems, I'm gonna use a 5G SIM card. As a reference point, I am using this SIM card first in my phone, and it is a 5G phone. So just test the speed. I use fast.com to check the speed. And right now the speed for this 5G SIM card shows at about 7.8 megabits per second. This is not great. I mean, one thing that I noticed about 5G SIM cards is that they're kind of variable depending on the time of the day and where you are. They give you a lot of different speeds, from very low like this one to very high like 80, 90 or more than 100 megabits per second. Okay, the first system that we are going to see how it works is called Wi-Flyer 4G LTE router, and this is a model number, speed, and it is a dual band wireless router. It has 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. This is the site that you can get it from amazon.ca, and the price is about $150. So you see the different connections, and also there is a SIM card slot, and you need full-size SIM card, but there are some adapters in the package, so in case that you have a micro nano SIM card, you can use those adapters to make it to a full-size SIM card. And here you see actually in the picture that on 2.4 gigahertz speed or frequency, you have a lower speed, 300 megabits per second. It is basically going further, so if you are further away from the router, you can use 2.4 gigahertz and the other frequency 5 gigahertz, and it can give you up to 867 megabits per second if you are close to the router. Here is the sticker of the information that is needed on the back of the router. It shows the name of the Wi-Fi. There are like 2 different names, one for 2.4 gigahertz, the second one for 5 gigahertz. On the right side you see this, and there is no password for Wi-Fi, so you can connect it automatically. Later you can change it when you go through the router website, and the router website is, you see on the left, that's the IP address number, and the password is admin. You can go through this system software of the router and also make any changes, even the Wi-Fi name and also the password of the Wi-Fi. Here is the 5G SIM card that I am going to test this system, and this is the adapter that comes with the system. So you can put this nano SIM card, 5G nano SIM card, into the adapter and make it like a full size SIM card. And then the way that you can put it, there is like a picture or image on the device, and it shows the direction that you need to put the SIM card in. And using maybe another one of these SIM cards to just push it in enough so it goes all the way in. So the system should work. I just connect the electricity power to the system and see the first green light comes on, and then we wait a couple of minutes for the system to recognize the 5G SIM card and connect it to the internet. Okay, we have put the nano SIM card inside the system, and as it was shown in the sticker on the back of the system, there are two different Wi-Fi's, 2.4 gigahertz, the first one you see on the list, 1695C0, and also the 5G version of the same Wi-Fi. So we just go ahead and choose the first one, and it says connected, not secured, because there is no password on the system. Later I will show that how you can enter password and make it secure. But for now we are connected to this system, and let's go and check the speed of the system to fast.com. This is for 2.4 gigahertz frequency. It needs a little bit longer time to get an average, close to 14, 16 megabits per second. It is even better than the test on my 5G phone. It was 7.8 megabits per second, and this one for 2.4 gigahertz it shows 14 megabits per second. Okay, let's go ahead and choose the second Wi-Fi on the system, which is the 5G version of the same system. Again, it shows that connected but not secured. Let's go to fast.com and check the speed of this system as well. The same SIM card on the same system, there is two frequency band, 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. We are like a few inches away from the router, so both of them shows 14 megabits per second. This is also for the same router at 5 gigahertz per frequency. Okay, this is the sticker on the back of the system. I covered some part that shows the serial number, those are private, but for the other parts, actually you see that there is an IP address and also the password is admin, just in case that you cannot connect to the system automatically or you need to make some changes. This is the address that you enter on your Google Chrome on your phone, and also the password is admin. This is how I'm gonna show you. Actually, just enter the Google Chrome and putting the same number 192.168.1.1, enter, and it shows me a empty spot for the password, which was admin. Just log in, and it shows me a few options. The one that is just important for the WAN, the most important part is APN server. If it is not going to be connected automatically to the internet, then you need to make the changes. For this system, I already put the APN name of the company that provides the internet on the SIM card. So this is the way that you can connect. But most of the time, maybe 90% of the time, it will connect automatically. In case that it is not connected, then you have to come to the router settings through this number and the password admin and change this one. And also for the other one, 3G Wi-Fi setup, you go to the top and you go to the Wi-Fi setup, and it shows the two frequencies, 2.4 gigahertz on top and then close to it 5 gigahertz. And you see that for the 2.4 gigahertz, the name, you can change the name here, and also the password. Right now there is no password, as you can see in the 2.4 gigahertz wireless password. You can enter your own password then, and from this point on you can save it, and then you will have a secured system that nobody else can connect to this system. You can do the same thing for 5G, 5 gigahertz frequency. It shows you the name. You can change the name and also choose your own passport here. The second mobile Wi-Fi that we are considering is called 4G Plus Wireless Mobile Wi-Fi Plus. It comes with a rechargeable battery inside, and there is like a small cable for charging it. Compared to the previous one, it was a wired mobile actually router. This one is wireless, so you can put it in your pocket, go anywhere, so the Wi-Fi will come with you. But I suppose that probably this has probably weaker signals, so you cannot go far away from this one. So the best situation probably for this one is just whenever you are on a move, so you can take it with you as a like Wi-Fi hotspot. But the other one is more like a stationary. You just set it up inside your house, put your SIM card inside, and you use it like a regular router. And since it had antenna, it can provide like farther away from the router. So let's test this one. The way that it works, so you don't see any spot for putting the SIM card. There's like, we have to remove the back. Then you see the battery, and when you remove the battery, then you will see that there is a spot for putting the SIM card. This one is not nano SIM card, it is a micro SIM card. So it is this size that you have to put it inside, so the second size, the middle size. So I'm gonna show you how it works, and before getting to that, there are some specification inside the system in terms of the IP address, password, username, password, and also the name of the Wi-Fi that I will show it in more detail. This is the website for this device, amazon.ca. You can see the description, 300 megabits per second. This is of course the maximum. 4G LTE mobile hotspot. It gives you some description, and you can see that you can buy it from Amazon close to $35. It shows that how small it is. It fits the pocket, and also the network bands. It claimed that it can cover up to 10 devices. It means that 10 devices can be connected at the same time to this device. Okay, let's now go to the next stage and actually test this device. The way that this system works, you just put the micro SIM card inside. This is the micro SIM card. You just insert it according to the picture on the back. Put it there and insert it inside. Put the battery. Replace the cover. And then there is only one button on this device. Just press it and hold it. Initially you see the three lights go green. The first one is the battery on the left side, then the middle one is the internet, and then the third one on the right side is the actually the reception from the SIM card. Okay, let's just wait for a few seconds. If everything connects automatically, then we should see all the three lights go green. Let's just wait. I already charged the battery, so that's why you see the battery is full green. Just wait a little bit more. Yeah, now you see all the three lights are green, and then I will explain it how to actually go to the Wi-Fi. This is the information inside the device. So on top you see the IP address in case that you need to go to the software of the device to make any changes, or if the system does not connect automatically to internet, you have to make some adjustment. In that case, you will go to that IP address. Username is admin, password is admin. But for now, since we are automatically connected to the system, we just need the Wi-Fi name and password. So the Wi-Fi name, as you see in the picture, is 4G MIFI D77, and the Wi-Fi password is 12345678990. So let's just go to the Wi-Fi options on the system, and you see second on the list 4G MIFI D77. So just choose this one, and then it asks for password according to that tag on the device. We just put the password and then connect. Okay, you see now it is connected. Okay, now the speed test. Let's do the speed test. Again, fast.com. Since we are very close to the system, we should get like good speed. Compared to the first one, we also got 14 megabits per second. This one is even a little bit higher speed, 16 megabits per second. Okay, one final thing on this system is if you want to make any changes to the system, you just go to the system manager router, view more. Manage router, and then as we saw previously, the username is admin and also the password is admin on the router, and the router address you see on top is 192.168.100.1. Okay, now login. Here you see again different options that you have on the system. For example, you can, for the Wi-Fi, you see that the Wi-Fi name is 4G MIFI D77. You can change that to any name you like, and also the password. You can change the password on the bottom of the page. You see 123 to 9 and then 0. You can change the password according to your liking. Home advanced network connect. Yeah, and if there is anything wrong with the system that cannot connect automatically to the internet, then you have to come to the router software right now we are in, and then do the things manually. For example, here network selection auto. You can change it to 3G, 4G, and also different options. APN under advanced APN setting, in case that the system cannot find the APN automatically, then you have to make the changes to APN name here. Okay, that's it for the second system. Now let's move on to the third system. This is the third system, ZTE. That's kind of a famous Chinese company making electronic devices. And this is the actual device, and it comes with a cable for charging and also the power block. The battery cannot be removed but you can insert the SIM card to a tray here, and there is like a pin for removing the tray to put the SIM card inside to make it work. Okay, let's take a look at some of the details of this on the Amazon website, and then we come back to the functionality of the system. This is the Amazon.ca web information for this product. Right now it shows that currently unavailable, but when it becomes available it should be around $60 Canadian dollar. So the title, the name of this device is ZTE Max Connect Unlocked Mobile Wi-Fi Hotspot, up to 150 megabits per second download speed, connect up to 10 devices. And these are like different pictures from front, back, sides. Okay, now let's get to the actual information for on the back of this device, and then we will test the device. This is part of the sticker on the back of the device. The serial number, IMEI number, I have covered those, but the important part is the Wi-Fi name that you see, MF928 underscore and etc. And also the Wi-Fi password. You see this is like you have to write it down and then we use it later. And in case that you need to go to the software of the device to get inside the device and make any changes, this is the address 192.168.1.1. In case that the device does not connect automatically to the internet, or if you want to make any changes to the name, password, or APN number. We will get to that later. Okay, this system is already charged, so it's ready to insert the SIM card. So this is the tray. You see there is a small hole. Just put the pin inside the hole and press, and you see that the SIM card tray comes out. Just pull it out. According to the size, there should be a nano SIM card, so we put the same 5G SIM card inside, and then put the tray back into the device. Press it. Now the system should be ready, so let's see if it connects automatically to the system, to the internet. So just press and hold the start or on button until we see the light comes on. Yes, you see the light for the battery comes on. As I mentioned, the battery is already charged. So there are three other lights. Let's see if the other lights automatically comes on. There is one light for the internet access, the second one, and the last one on the right side. You see, this is the network and the SIM card, that it is green, also blinking. So the system should be automatically connected to the internet, and now we should have internet on this device. The next step, we are going to my phone and check the internet, the Wi-Fi name and password, and then we get to the system. For this ZTE device, now it is connected to the internet, and you see on the list of Wi-Fi on my phone, the second one is MF928. This is the Wi-Fi name for this ZTE device. Let's just choose this one, and then it asks for password, the same password that we saw on the back of the device. I just enter it now. There is nothing secret about this because everybody can easily change that, and each device comes with its own unique password, so there is nothing secret about this one. So let us connect. Okay, now it says that it is connected. Let's now go to the fast.com and see what is the speed of this device. Looks like close to 25 megabits per second. Okay, now 26 megabits per second. This third device, ZTE, is better than the other two. This gives me a better internet speed. Now let's go back to the Wi-Fi list, and then for the same Wi-Fi on the ZTE, let's just choose the settings and then manage router. Okay, it asks for the password in order to get to the manager of the device, and the password is the same password that was used for the internet, for the Wi-Fi. So just putting the same password. Each device is different, so you have to look in the back of the device, see what is the username, password for each specific device. There is no general rule for any of this. Okay, now we enter the device manager. This is some basic stuff for this device that you can see on your phone, but the third option on the list, you see PC view. Let's just choose that one because that gives us more option. Okay, it just gives you the option to enter the web or PC view, but it gives you the warning that the full function may not work. Probably there should be enough function to choose from here. So on top you see at the top right, settings, just choose that one, settings, and then now you see on the left side all the settings that you can choose on this system, like network setting and the data roaming, APN. Remember, one of the major information on any of these Wi-Fi, mobile Wi-Fi or MIFI devices is APN address. And for this one, there was no automatic connection to the internet. So I had to actually enter the APN name manually. So you see the APN name on this list. So I entered it manually. That's how I connected to the internet. So it could not automatically detect the settings. So sometimes for any of these devices, you have to do it manually. So this is the only tricky part of these systems, APN name. So you have to get to the system, software or manager, and then change the APN according to the service provider of the SIM card. And then a bunch of other stuff here. You see Wi-Fi settings. It gives you the name on top. You can change the name and password. You can change the password to whatever, an easier one maybe, or any other password that you like. This is gonna be unique. So this is basically the all the information that you need to change or view on the app. Okay, as a final check, I put back the 5G SIM card on my phone, and I just wanted to check what is the internet speed at the end of this video, because it was over a few hours, this video. So I just wanted to make sure that the speed has not changed much during this time. So the internet speed on my phone for the same 5G SIM card is 7.5. More or less, if I do it again, I get more or less close to the same number. So it means that over these few hours that I actually took this video, there has not been much change on the speed of internet on this 5G SIM card. So more or less all the data that we got for these three devices should be valid and comparable. Thank you.